We're into the final stretch of regular season basketball in North Dakota, and tonight is the final night for Division A Region 1 hoops, featuring the still undefeated Kindred Vikings hosting the upset-minded Valley City Highliners, who played the Vikings closer than any other region team in their first meeting. Now, Valley City is trying to end the season above 500 as they're coming into this 10-9. Kindred looking to spark a state run with still no losses. Starting off, it's Owen Hoyme with the close miss. Senior Riley Sunram, the football commit, gets the putback off the glass. Kindred up 2-0. Later in the quarter, we saw a phenomenal game from junior forward Carson Ossie. Look at this nice move. That shot's in. He led the way for the Vikings with 19 points. Now, closing out the quarter, Bryson Heck with a great game for Valley City. He brings the game a little bit closer. Kindred up 12-8, and Presley Peraza smashing into a wall of Highliners. Recollects the ball, trickles in that one too. Kindred right back in control, and they take the senior night dub 78-59 to complete the perfect regular season. Sticking in Region 1, Northern Cass Jaguars visiting the Central Cass Squirrels. End of the regular season for both teams as well. Late in the first half, CC3 no good. Ball bouncing back to Brody Runkin. He's able to finish the second chance bucket. Squirrels hold a 7-point halftime lead. Now, out of that into the third, it's the Jags getting some offensive action. This clutch Andrew Schenk 3 brings the deficit to just 2 for the Jaguars. But Central Cass still pushing back too. Cole Holzer made one inside bucket on his last possession. How about 2 straight off the awkward bounce off the back of the rim? Squirrels lead it, but this one will need extra time for the Squirrels to pick up the win. 74-70 and a classic in Castleton. And speaking of postseason basketball on the way, we have the full brackets for both boys and girls Eastern Dakota Conference tournaments. Starting with the boys, top-seeded Fargo Davies hosts 9-seed Horace, not 8, because they upset defending state runner-ups in Grand Forks Red River. 4-5 game between Fargo South and Grand Forks Central. 2-seed Cheyenne hosts Shanley, and 3-seed Fargo North takes on West Fargo in the Spartan Dome. All these first-round games tip off tomorrow at either 7 o'clock or 7:30 p.m. Now for the girls' side, just like boys hockey, we have a battle for Grand Forks up first with the top-seeded Rough Riders hosting the Knights. Next is 4-seed Cheyenne against Fargo North at the 5-hole, and then 2-seed Fargo Davies against 7-seed West Fargo. And last up, we have 3-seed Horace against 6-seed Shanley. And just like the boys, all these games will be tipping off tomorrow night. And the finals, just like the boys too, will be at West Fargo. Girls first at 6 p.m. and guys next at 7:45. The NSIC tournament for D2 basketball tips off this week as well. We start off with some on-campus games this Wednesday. MSU Moorhead Dragon women host the Winona State Warriors in the 8 versus 9 seed game. That's at 6 o'clock p.m. at Alec Nimzik Fieldhouse. And the men already clinched the first round bye, and they will host the winner of 6-seeded Winona State versus 11-seed Northern State. That second round men's game is slated for this Sunday at 1:30 p.m. So I know we had a lot of hockey postseason stuff just happen. Now it's the wave of basketball. All these winter sports starting to wrap up.
Of course, some of those might get delayed tomorrow. We've got some
true.
School delays and cancellations. As for what the weather's going to bring, Russ is back in with those details after the break.